What the heck? I mean, really, what the heck? This is like one of the first videos I've ever done unscripted, and I just heard about this news, so it's just mind-boggling to me. I've been one of the biggest proponents here for like selling World of Warcraft's Midnight expansion. I'm just a minuscule creator here, but I've been loving WoW for like 20 plus years, and Midnight's like one of the first expansions, like and generally, that I've been excited for. And the housing obviously was also a big thing that I was excited for, but like any kind of well-furnished wood piece, there's always a splinter somewhere. And that splinter is this new introduction to something called, and let me show you here, Hearthsteel, virtual currency and housing in Midnight. Doesn't that sound fun? That sounds really, really fun. And like a lot of people, I'm sure the hemorrhoids are coming. It says, "Hello everybody, we want to take a moment to discuss some of our philosophies around the shop, Hearthsteel, and our plans around housing items acquisition." So basically, translation is they're getting a new currency in the shop, just like all the other gacha games, and you have to be a mathematician genius to figure out how much currency in the real world that you're going to spend before you actually spend inside their shop on whatever you want. And it says, before diving in too far, it's important to define what Hearthsteel is. Hearthsteel is a new virtual currency for World of Warcraft being added in the Midnight expansion. It's purchased with real money using your Battle.net account balance and turned into buying. Now, I don't even need to read the rest of this. You get the gist. But here we go to philosophy and guiding principles. This is their bullcrap PR, sell you under the bus here. I'm sure a lot of people don't fall for this crap anymore, but it says at the top level, our priority is making housing fun and player friendly, but also filling our pockets. Something that can be enjoyed by all players of all kinds, the whales. To that end, here are a number of our guiding principles. The vast majority of housing items, this is literally copy and pasted from every single time they put microtransactions in any sort of game. Just like, this tilts me so badly. I'm just so sick of these microtransactions. You already get a monthly subscription for us. You have mounts, you have clothing options, armor options, the wazoo character boosts on there. You really had to throw housing in here? Like, why? I don't get it. I'm sure a lot of people out there are just as excited as I am, so let's scroll down and see what these comments say about this new update that they've just rolled out, or this new feature that they want to add. Let's see. Nocturne says, "This is so trash. Trashiest thing you've ever done. Why can't you put things in the cash shop for money like you always have? Why do you need to make people buy a currency to do it?" That's because they want people who don't know how to convert that currency into a mathematical, quantifiable number. So say, I'm spending $5, I get this item. No, you're buying the currency at $10, but you're actually spending $15. That's how they get you on these. That's why they're doing the virtual currency. And then over here, he says, "Oh boy, let's go. We're all cooked." People are saying, "Yep, looks like I won't be purchasing this expansion or any others for that matter. Hopes deleted. Absolutely vile and disgusting, sickening greed." Why? It says the vast majority of items will be available in the game and not in the shop. You always have one of these white knights. Always. There's always a white knight in these comments. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it looks like other people are just as upset as I am. Microtransaction trap, just as some people feared. Unfortunate. So Midnight Beta is coming out on the 11th, and that's all fun and stuff. And I was like, okay, let me scrap together $40 because that's a lot for me right now. I was like, okay, why is it still telling me to upgrade? That's when I realized you have to buy the $80 edition in order to even access the November 11th beta. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm not playing the November 11th beta. I just don't have another $40 to dish out. So, yeah, that was a shot in the gut there. And then this comes out, and I'm just like, more stuff to drain us of our wallet. Like, it's not already bad enough as it is. I know I'm having a legendary crash out moment here. This isn't the type of video I typically make. But yeah, it just goes on and talks about why virtual currency, and they got this whole spiel about it. I don't think these companies are getting with the times anymore. It's just so hard, or so expensive, really, to buy anything, to any games. I mean, I've been dining on indie games. I've spent so much time in Megabonk, it's unreal. This is like my epic crash out moment here, because it's just such a setback here after all this excitement and stuff. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on this. Yeah, if you're in the public test realm, I guess you can go test this out. The housing comes out on December. What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know down in the comments. Well, that's pretty much it for me. I just wanted to crash out a little bit and see if anybody shared in my feelings about this. I will catch you later. Dreas out.